A little backstory before I applied to the job. I was a high school student going to Hartford Public High School, and I had a couple of friends that worked here in dietary, and they asked me if I wanted to put in an application for a little part-time job after school, and I applied and I got the job, and that's how it all started. I applied in 1981 in either May or June, and I started working here in July 21st of 1981. In 1981, when I started working here, President Reagan was the president of the United States. I used to love watch Falcon Crest, Dynasty, The Cosby Show, and there was a lot of other things going on, but that was one of the major things that stayed with me. My fondest memories working with iCare has always been about my residents. I also had a mom in a home like this, and it meant a lot to me to always make sure that our residents got the proper care, the respect, and the dignity they deserved. What I like most about working at this facility is the interaction that we have with the residents, talking to them, listening to them, playing with them. I love to make jokes with my residents up on third floor. When I come in the morning, they always all over me, Maria this, Maria that. I'm like, guys, give me a chance. Let me put my stuff down. But then I'll come back down and I'll the hallway and talk to them and listen to whatever they have to say to me. I love my residents, and my residents is the most important thing. What I like most about what I do specifically right now is making sure my residents go out to their appointments. Like today, I had a gentleman that went out to dental. He's been after me about getting dentures for months. Finally, he came into my office today and said, Maria, I need to show you something. And he had his dentures in, and he was so happy. And he said to me, this happened all because of you. When I started working here in 1981, I worked in dietary. I worked in dietary for 37 years. I got moved to recreation at the time due to our administrator at the time, George Kingston, which gave me a big opportunity, asked me to go back to school to try to get my certification for rec. And meanwhile, while I was in rec, there was a layoff, and I got laid off, so I had to bump. And I bumped someone, the unit secretary, and I got the position, and now I've been doing this job for 3 years. What made me stay with the company for so long was the benefits, I guess the routine of the everyday, that we know people, we're secured, job security, and just feeling comfortable where I'm at. I have so many funny stories and stickouts, but mostly all my fun stories that I have all have to do with residents. I have one in particular, a resident from third floor, that when I worked in rec, he made my day every day with little stories he'd tell me and things that I would whisper in his ear just to make his day be happy. And what sticks with me is all what the patients do is say to me and make me happy. And I go home, and sometimes I go home laughing on the way home, thinking of what happened during the day with them. The encouraging words I have for someone that would be starting to work here is to be respectful, have patience, have care for their residents. That's what makes our job. That's who gives us a job. And most importantly, we have to respect them like we would want our parents or our families to be respected. My name is Maria Ascenso. I'm a unit secretary at Trinity Hill Care Center, and I've worked for iCare for over 25 years.